Wish me luck. Let's see what we get. I very much enjoy this set. Gilgamesh. Don't really want to pass Gilgamesh, but Dragoon's Lance is very good. Gilgamesh is just kind of underwhelming. Six mana, 6/6. I think it's great. I just don't know that it's better than taking like a Dragoon's Lance here. I don't like this card, but it is kind of cool. I definitely have struggled against it. No removal so far. Guess we just take the rare. Alamesia, diamond weapon. Alamesia is probably better. I want to stay open if I can. Peeking into blue a little bit. Diamond weapon is strong. Tonberry, Exdeath, Galacat. Really don't know what colors we're going to be in. Nothing really defining yet. Just gonna pick a bunch of random cards that are decent and hope for more clarity in the next pack. The Earth Crystal. Crystal's Chosen is nice. Radia's Return. Hectize. Glycol Greens. I like the Crystal's Chosen, we just don't have a lot of cards that are going to be working around it right now. I'll just take the Crystal's Chosen. Our deck doesn't really have, I don't know. We just kind of take cards here. Sleep Magic, Balamti Rexor. Kind of all over the place so far. Maybe the Sleep Magic? Dealt damage. Summoner's Grimoire is not great. Spell. Blazing Bomb. Nice Flan. Grand Pulse Ochu. Take the removal spell. Late Ultimecia. Vicious Wanderings, Giganto, Dwarven Castle Guard. So I don't use this card. This card's great though. This has done quite a bit of work against me, this card, Poison the Waters. Maybe I should value it higher than I do. A late Colosseum Breach. Colosseum Behemoth? Light of Judgment. Monk's Fist. Moogle. Roll. Okay, what do we have here? Regalia. Okay. Final Act, Circle of Power. We're not opening removal here. Looks like we got a lot of green cards. Maybe we put the red away for now. Regalia. Wall of Omens. Salt greens. I'd like to wield the Geisal greens here. Circle of Power, so we can put away the Ultimecia. So we do have some white-green cards emerging here. Legendaries cost less. If there are 2 or more legendary creatures, you can transform it. Cheap removal? No. Earth Rescue Mission. I guess Gabu Gardener? Pilots the Regalia. Golbez. Maybe the Gallicat's not so bad here. Demon Whale? Demon Wall. Demon Wall. I don't think that card's that great. Guess the Gallicat is what we want from this pack? How good is Golbez? Guess now is not the time to find out. I don't really like the Galacap pick here. 2 or more artifacts might be difficult for us to pull off. Father to son, search your library for a vehicle. Crystal fragments. I think summon Chocomog is better. It's not a legendary. Precious Wandering is also a good trick. Can help us get fixing. Cacti's. Chocomog's not bad. This is great with creatures. It's not great though. I think I'm kind of happy to take this though. It's uncommon. It's not really that good. Tifa. Phoenix down. Reno and Rude. It's a legendary creature. Phoenix down might be better. Tifa's really strong. If I can get the Regalia working with it and get some like landfall triggers. I don't think Tifa's fantastic. But Tifa can go ham if I can get some more landfall triggers, which I might be able to do. Phoenix down's probably better. Tifa. Paladin's Arms. Zidane. Sahagin. It's Paladin's Arms. Crystal Fragments. This card is not great. Probably take the Shard of Light and be pretty happy with it here. Another Crystal Chosen. Probably have the Bard's Bow here. Gallus Final Act. Creature dies, put it in a number of wound counters equal to its power. Target creature. Chocomog's probably happy to pick up the Chocomog here. Target creature. This could be good. I just think the Chocomog's a pretty safe pickup here. Maybe we're happy to take that now. The Warlock. Amazu Trader isn't bad if I'm gonna splash black. I could just take the card that's playable. Airship Crash, Lunatic Pandora. Don't really like this card, but can be very useful. Another Chocomog. The Wind Crystal. Not really gaining life here. I like the Vanille. I feel like Crystal Chosen is too expensive. We might want to get the Ring of Lucy so we can get to this stuff. Just have some ramp. But Vanille is really like strong. Being able to return a permanent, I can get back maybe a Behemoth or Balam T-Rex or something like that. This card's actually not bad. It is a legendary also. Brainstorm. Ooh, Saw's Chocobo. How do you teach someone Warframe? It depends on what experience they've had in other games. Beginning combat turn, if you control equipment, you pay 1 equipment. 3. Maybe taking the land is better. Also, the Grand Pulse Ocho might be good. I think we just get another Belom T-Rex over here. Ooh. It's definitely a pickup there. Chocobo Kick might be better. I don't have a lot of clerics. I think the Renoa is actually better than the Minwu. Kind of feel like taking the Gigantode to help with the curve. I think the Chocobo Kick is something that we're going to regret passing. Just take the Chocobo Kick. Another Belom T-Rex, or how many Belom T-Rex are too many? Genji Glove. Another Chocomog is probably not where we want to be. I think the Belom T-Rexor is not terrible. Cutting X Death. Oh, Precious Wandering. We want another Gabugo Gardener though. This makes Tifa so much better and it gives us another trick. I just think the Gabu Gardener is so good. We might get the Precious Wandering back. Ooh, you're not alone. That's very strong here. At least we have some tricks. Another Bard's Bow I don't mind though. I think we're light on tricks, so I take this. This Wield. Tifa's Limit Break. Another Pump Spell. I don't think we want another Crystal's Chosen. We don't really have a way to ramp. I feel like we take the Tifa's Limit Break here and be happy with it. Ah, Crystal's Chosen. Okay. Not great to have that. This could be a really great finisher. Target your control. I feel like taking the Aerith Rescue Mission isn't terrible. Probably not going to use it, but... Wow, late suplex. So if I had to teach Warframe to somebody, I would more or less just give them... So... being able to answer questions is very strong. I think the best way to teach Warframe is just to let somebody be new to the game and be there for them to answer any questions that they have. But I'm a huge fan of like being new, and if a player is not, say if a player plays Destiny and they're like into raids and they grind you know, Destiny, you know, that's like the thing for them. And I think it's more likely that they're gonna wanna end game real quick, and then so helping them min-max one character and helping them pick that one character so that they can have like power creep early on is probably the best place to be. It just depends on how new they are. I have to cut 8 cards. Am I spelling that wrong? Just do it like this. I guess it won't let me do that. These are still kind of creatures here. we just do it by creature. The Moogle is very underwhelming. It puts counters on stuff, but it's like 5 mana. Don't think this is where we want to be. Removal, fine. Overrun is pretty strong. Maybe we cut a Balam T-Rexor. How do we get here? I don't know how we really get here. Aerith Rescue Mission having the one of is cool. Galacat, how many artifacts do we have? We have 4 artifacts. I don't think the Galacat is actually going to make too much sense here. This card's very strong. But we need the artifacts. We don't really have the artifacts. Probably don't want to be playing that card. How many creatures do we have? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, maybe. 4. Our deck lacks synergy. We ended up taking this, but I don't know how many legendaries we have. We have 4 legendaries, so we really didn't make out too well with this card. But all we need is one other one to be in play for this to flip. But flipping this and only getting us like a small amount of value doesn't really work out too well, so I'm not sure that this is really where we want it. I think we just aim to go... wide. To go late. So what can we definitely don't want that. Corolla is kind of underwhelming. I feel like we got one of these. Probably Balam T-Rexor. What else can we cut here? We have 11 creatures. Bard's Bow, Paladin Arms, 12, 13. Kind of 14. 15, 16. I'm unenthused by the deck. Like we might get ran over. I guess we cut a rescue mission. This looks fantastic if I can make the Regalia work, but if I don't have enough creatures to use for the Regalia, I think we're in a lot of trouble. I feel like we want to cut a T-Rexor. Just try to make it work this way. Our deck is not very good. I have a feeling we're going to get ran over this game. We have some removal of like 1, 2, 3, 5, super light. Well, our deck wants to cast this late. I think we need to cut this card. I feel like this card is a lot less stable than having another Balam T-Rex or even just like another 2-drop. If this pumps Tifa, that's kind of cool. I don't want to cheat ourselves out of the ability to use this card as an overrun. But we don't have a lot of cards that can be that are considered legendaries. I feel like they should just do the quest before I step in, because I just wipe the map before they see any enemies. I would play things like Oberon like something kind of underwhelming that gives them extra heals or energy, and just kind of like hang out with them. But a person can become pretty self-sufficient if they get a weapon that's maxed, so I would like help them get like one weapon maxed out. And then they should be fine. I think the same thing happens with this. Like, we don't have too many artifacts, but when this does become a 3-3, it's going to be kind of like strong. The airship crash, kind of sad, but I think it's gonna get us out of a pinch in a handful of situations. I guess we run it. This is not a great deck. I wonder how much I'm gonna miss this card. 7 mana. Makes all of my little creatures a little bit bigger. Kind of underwhelming. Okay, let's run it. We might go 0-3 this. We might go 0-3 this draft. I didn't really see, like, I didn't see very many removal cards. I don't know how I could have drafted that differently. Probably shouldn't have rare drafted earlier. Probably should have committed a little bit more than I did early on, but we'll make the best of it. Cheers, they go first. We have a Forest and a Plains and a Goblin Gardener. I guess we keep this. Do we get the Eris rescue mission in play over the Paladin arms? I wonder. Nice. We might just go Eris rescue mission. Rydia's return, swing for a bunch of damage here. Do they want me to block this? This card's so good. If they attack us, tap out to draw cards, we win next turn. Oh no. 4 mana up. What are they going to do here? Yeah, I like this play. They have 2 mana though. They're like holding up Syncopate here. Okay. Now they're not holding up Syncopate here. I don't know if this is the right play. But I'm gonna make it anyway. Because we're swinging for 12, and that puts them at 5. I can't believe they tapped down 2 of my creatures. Non-land permanent. I guess I can destroy this. Okay. We have removal. Looks like they're stalled on 4 mana. I wish I felt sorry for them. Like, like stopping somebody, you know, with a reset to bronze and climbing and them not playing cards until turn 4 and it like just, you know, being their only card, I feel sorry for them. Here, they have a pretty good deck. And they've done stuff. It's just, yeah, Rydia's Return. Off of my board state, if they just cast spells and tried to race, they would be dead by now. And so, I don't know. This having Ward 1 probably matters, and they're probably stalled on the 1 mana that they need to kill this creature. Yep. It resolves. Now we just need to draw creatures or spells. Nice, that works. A4. Crap. Five mana. One, two removal spell, 3, 4 removal spells so far. Blue-black, they are doing it right. This is a really important turn for them. I can see many ways that they can stabilize. But they've been stalled on mana for too many turns, and we haven't really missed a beat. It would be different if we had no cards in our hand. Do we have a legendary? don't have any legendaries. I think we just Chocobo Kick and send it. Does it require ward? It does. I think we just power through here. This hitting for 5 is kind of crazy. Look at this thing. Three cards in their hand, 6 mana. Leviathan? Oh man, that'd be brutal actually. I have no response to it. I have to cast all my stuff. Edgar, King of Figaro. I think they just lost. This costs 6, which is so troublesome. But it powers through and it forces them to chump block here. They drew a lot of cards. Do I just kill the Edgar and swing for 4 guaranteed? I think I just kill the I kill the Edgar, swing for 4 guaranteed. I don't have enough mana to equip this. Equipping Bard's Bow, just all eggs in our one basket with Seraphiron. But I'd rather get another threat in play because they have a lot of mana and a lot of cards off of the Figaro. Seven mana. Their deck is really good. Resolve. It's a really good turn for them. Oof. What a blowout. Removal. We can use removal here. What do I do? We could just equip and swing. If we equip this, they might triple block. I think I just go for what we have in play. They probably just chump here and look to flip Jill. Flipping Jill doesn't do too much. This buys them a lot of time. They're needing the surveil. Okay. Might have been a misplay on my part. If they shut this down, they can start racing a little bit with their, like, all of their equipments. They have to be concerned about flipping the Jill. Having a big blocker here is good. Got 2 health. I'm not... If I lose here, it's probably because of this turn that I made that play. I was hoping to bait them into triple blocking, but it didn't work out. Marlboro. Now we're in trouble. Now I have to discard one of these cards. I can't stop that from resolving. Okay, so we're gonna keep the Chocobo kick this out of the way. I think we get rid of the coral, but that could be a bad play. Land with 2, so they have 2 mana. The Chocobo kick gonna be very strong here. Oh, I think they just lost. Well, let's not be too sure of ourselves. The game is ours to throw. Why does this cost only 2? Oh wow. The beginning of combat. We don't want to play this. If we play this, we kind of lose the game. So how do we want to do this? Let's tap our mana properly. We need to kill Jill. We need to kill this, and we just need to swing. So let's do this. Chocobo kick. That's game 1 against blue-black. Their deck was cool. All these games are getting a little sweaty though. It's so... I don't think there's anything that I need to be doing differently. Just keep this. Hope that we draw as well as we did that game. Ooh, Tifa. And we can flip the Sarah. That's kind of a combo. What are the chances that they kill my Tifa Lockhart? Okay. What happens if we go Tifa, Paladin Arms? We're only attacking for 2 with this. But next turn, if we can get Sarah... Well, I think we just try to get Tifa in play. Worry about everything else afterwards. Tifa Lockhart. They have black and white. I guess we flip this now? Makes them take 4. Next turn it gets really big. I like this, but I also think that Tifa's gonna die this turn. If it doesn't, we can probably put in work. If I play the Paladin's Arms, what happens? We just swing for 2 and the Paladin's Arms come into play. Next turn, Tifa's not swinging for a whole lot, but next turn she will. I think we get the Sarah in play and just kind of go for it. Oh wait, we need another legendary. That's not gonna do it. Well, they saw a threat. I thought this card worked differently. We need 2 other legendaries. I feel like this is not worth having in our deck. I think we need like 6 legendaries, maybe more, to make it work. Yeah, I misread this. You have to have 2 or more other legendaries. Legendary creatures? Yeah, legendary creatures. I don't get to see what this is. You may play the exile card with a pink and mana across 4 more legendary creatures. The Wandering Minstrel. 5 or more towns. 1, 2, 3. I don't like where this is going. I think we swing here. Okay, so they take some damage. I honestly don't mind being held back a little bit. I don't know what their deck is trying to do, but it looks like 5-color madness. This is a threat, but it's not a threat right now. If there's a way that they get 2 towns in play, they get a free 2/2. Should I try to kill this now? I feel like it doesn't hurt. We don't have any 5 mana plays. I feel like we just return the favor. Slow ourselves down a turn. The other option is to go into beatdown. I feel like this is such a problem, and it's really worth me killing this card. And we get more gas for Tifa, just in case we miss a land drop. Oof, that's good. It's very good. I don't know if we swing here. I feel like we just cast a creature and pass turn. I think now's a good time to cast the Eris rescue mission, but also, like, Paladin's Arms is probably just better. But this kind of guarantees more of a threat against this. So what do we want to do? I feel like this is a really strong card. It's just a solid creature against whatever they have, but we have 4 mana. Okay. So now we have more gas for this Slash of Light. Now it's at 4. 5 colors. 1 town, 2 town, 3 town. Another Resentful Revelation. Their deck kind of scares me. We missed the land drop, but it's okay. Tifa going ham. They're tapped out for this, so we like the way this looks. Sitting on 2 cards, they have 7 mana. This card, I don't know what this is, but this could be a problem as well. They need how many? 4 more legendary creatures? Okay. I'm gonna pretend that I don't have a land here, so maybe they just feel encouraged to block. Either way, they can't kill my Tifa, so they just take 4 here. So now we play Paladin's Arms. Landfall triggers. We take out the Genova. Big Chocobo! If I equip this and then landfall, oh my god. How big is Tifa gonna get though? Double Tifa's power. I kind of don't really want to go in here. Fat Chocobo's slowing us down. Do we mind trading Tifa for the Chocobo and the token? I kind of do. I feel like it's going to be a win con. If we draw like 1 more land, we could take out the Chocobo. Equipping this here, playing a land makes it a 6 something. I feel like that's just a play though. I'm swinging for 6 and hoping to overrun them next turn. If we attack with everything, they can block here, and then they take 6, 7, 8. And they get rid of the Tifa when they have 3 creatures in play. If attack with the Tifa, they take 6 or they double block. We have all this stuff here for maybe a better position. I like the way that sounds. And see if they're willing to trade the Fat Chocobo for my Tifa. If I had a pump spell, that'd be so sick. That works. Their deck is cool. Destroy target artifact. They killed my Paladin's Arms. Ugh. I'm glad I just attacked with the Tifa there. Another town. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we top deck a land, of course we top deck a land. So the question is, do we swing with Saw's Chocobo or do we swing with all the tokens? They take 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of setting them up for lethal next turn. I like the attack for 2. I just don't want to lose a token here. I don't want to give them value for their Chocobo. I want to put them in like all sorts of bad positions and play safe. They have an advantage. They're playing 5-color like wizardry. They're going to need answers. They have 1 card in their hand. Which Jace avatar is the real Jace avatar? I honestly like their Jace avatar better. I think it's cool. What do they need? Oh, they got a mountain. Oh no. So they got... Okay. So they just got... Oh... They needed the extra blue. Okay, they just drew 4 cards. Oof. We got there. Their deck was scary. I don't know what else they had going on in there, but their deck was very well built. That was kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah. Let's run it back. Kind of a slow hand. We have Saw's Chocobo, which gives us kind of an advantage. We just have nothing on turn 2, 3, and, well, Vanille. If we don't draw the extra land, we should probably draw other creatures or other, like, interaction. I just like turn 1 Chocobo. It's like Blazing Bomb, but with land triggers. Oh man, what a top deck. Gabu Gardener. So now we get to Regalia ramp the Chocobo? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, turn 3 Regalia? Buffing Chocobo? Oh my goodness. I think it's just a cool card. What is this? What is this card? What is this card? Yuck, Hectize. I guess we lose the Fate of the Suncrest. I feel like we can't afford to lose the Fate of the Suncrest. But also we have like a very aggressive line here. I just think we get more value out of Vanille. I'm gonna get rid of Vanille though. We might need the Fate of the Suncrest if we don't really draw well here. Hectize actually hurt. They have a lot of cards in their hand. Salt Plains Forest. Next turn we get to attack with the Chocobo. We get to attack for 9. Do we kill this and swing, or give them a chance to deal with the Regalia? We could just Chocomog, activate and swing. We could lose the Regalia here. I want to force them to lose the Hecdies. Let's just activate now. That was a beating. They only got to play 2 cards. Like, turn 2 Hectize, turn 3 X-Death is really good. What is this, dude? The Regalia blowout on the Saw's Chocobo? My goodness. That was cool. Okay, let's keep going. Deck's actually better than, or performing better than I expected. I just feel like it does have some synergy. It does have some synergy. I guess we like this. The Crystal Chosen, though, we don't really want in this hand. But we get to cycle for land if we draw a land, we're in really good shape. If not, we have Rydia's Return and Crystal Chosen, which don't really do us any favors. I'm not really spinning out of control with Tifa here. And we go first. It sounds kind of slow. If we draw a land, I just like that we have kind of our top end chilling here. Hopefully we just draw well. I don't know if this is worth keeping. This is like not really a keepable hand. If we don't draw a land, then we have to stall a turn for the T-Rexor. But we do have Tifa, and having Tifa could be amazing, depending on how we draw. I'll just keep it. Yep. Nice. So we get to go land, Bard's Bow, swing for 2, Boros. Okay. What are the chances that they will block my Tifa here? Do we want to trade Tifa for an item shopkeep? I feel like we don't. So maybe we just hold Tifa back here, look for a better position. I feel like Boros Match Tech Infantry. I feel like we just kill this and sit back. Don't want to give him a chance to get another one of these. That might be a misplay. We could just play to our strength and just aggro. I mean, a Bard's Bow is not bad. I wish that I could get rid of this. We're just going to attack here and see what happens. They're probably going to trade for the item shopkeep. I just don't want them to get value out of this. Maybe that wasn't the right play. Probably gonna have to cycle the Balam T-Rexor. Do we trade here? Am I content to trade here? Probably not. They have 3 cards though. They just got a Paladin's Arms. Do we trade this? Against Boros? Man. We can't get the creature back. We can get Tifa back. I don't think trading is good. I'd rather trade for the Paladin's Arms. The Paladin's Arms is just going to make the princess bigger. They're going to go Paladin's Arms. We're going to swing into that. They're going to continue to attack us. They can also just make it invincible. I like guaranteeing the kill in the Paladin's Arms here. Because of Zac Fair, really. Oh man, this card's great. No equipments. Do we want to take this out? Man, they still have Zac Fair. They're probably going to put this over here, and we're going to have to hold back this turn. We don't want them to do that and get value. Although if they want to do it end step, that's fine. I think we just get a land here and see what they do next turn. Because this just plays into the Zac Fair. This makes their aggro more aggressive. Plus they're getting tons and tons of life here. This is going to get bigger next turn. Just based on the equipment. They're never really going to have to tap out. I guess I could force them to use the Zac Fair here. And that way they can't have the invulnerability on their turn. That's probably the play. You can get the Balam T-Rexor and the Tifa. You can get those back, which could be good. Yep. We're getting baited into something. Well, I kind of want to find out what it is now. So let's see what it is. Okay. Radia's return kind of guarantees us to have gas. We also just end up getting to play the Balam T-Rexor. Permanence? 2 target permanents. Maybe we don't get the Tifa, maybe we get the Bard's Bow here. Don't think swinging for 1 is a good idea, but we're not really looking to block here. I guess if they have something ridiculous, I guess maybe trumping this isn't terrible. Just having this trade for 4 life maybe is probably the best look here. Yeah. We're fighting Boros. This card's better than I expected. I thought it was a come into play effect. They're just drawing like card after card up from that thing. So it's kind of annoying. Do we make a small board to contest what they have going on, or do we cast the Balam T-Rexor? We cast a Balam T-Rexor and they have a removal spell. We just kind of get blown out here because we're at 11. We take 5. Yeah, we lose. I think we just go with the land. go wide. Adalbert Steiner, very annoying, very annoying, very annoying, very annoying. Jesus. They've drawn like 3 cards off this. I'm at 6. Well, they did a good job going wide here. What do we need our mana for? I'm just gonna hold on to this card. There's a lot more stuff that they have to worry about if I have two... if I have green and white, though. But they know I have a Bard's Bow. Yep, looks good. I'm dead this turn if I don't block the Adalbert Steiner. Nice. They ran so well. Yo, this card... Where is it? Let me see this. This card drew them 3 or 4 cards. Let me see this thing. I underestimated this card. By a lot, actually. Wow. It just looks so great in Boros. Look at this, like, 1 target. Two target. 3 target. 4 target. Oh. So good. This was so troublesome to deal with. I played it well. That's all that matters, really. Wow. I got beat down. How does it feel? Yeah, so... I don't think we want to change anything necessarily. That enchantment card, the 2/2, doesn't do too much. I have 4 the legendary creature that makes all of my legendaries +2/+0. Like, it can combo with Tifa a little bit, because then she becomes a 6/3, and I can do a lot of stuff to pump her before the landfall triggers, and maybe get, like, you know, a random win off of that. But other than that, it's just like a random... Yeah, Sarah Pharaon. Just like a random 2/2 3 mana creature. This hand is not great, but it's a little bit better because I have the Blomty Rexor, and I can cycle Airship Crash. We also have turn 1 Chocobo, which is never bad, I guess. Let's keep it. At least this sets up our Bard's Bow. Yeah, we have no interaction there. Maybe the Moogle is actually 5 mana. Maybe the Moogle would be a better replacement for Sarah. Poison the waters. They're playing Grixis. 2 towns in play. That looks good. So we get 2 permanents back. I guess we go for the Balamti Rexor Coliseum Behemoth. Resolve. I think we want to cycle the airship crash. If I draw a land, it's going to be amazing off the Balamti Rexor, but if I don't, I can still cycle the Balamti Rexor to get another land. How important is Ridia's return going to be? I think we just play the creature and get swung on here. So they get to hit us for 6. We can hit them for 5 next turn. That's good. Yep. Take 6. Do they get to cast this again? Oh, what is this doing? You may cast an instant or a sorcery card with mana value 3 or less. Wow. I had no idea how good that card was going to be. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Are we winning the race here? I don't know that we are. I think we hold back. They know what we have. So much they know what we have. I feel like swinging here is cool. We're going to use Ridia's return to get back Coliseum Behemoth and Balamti Rexor, I suppose. We swing for 5, we put them at 8. They swing for 5, they put us at, for 4, they put us at 10. I feel like we keep the pressure on. Because if we put them at 8, we can kill them next turn with this, if we draw a land. I think it's a very important turn. They know what we have, so we have to expect them to play to their strengths. Yep. This is going away next turn. Oh no, they're getting rid of... No, they're getting rid of our really important draws. No. Feels bad, my turn. Good game. This card won them the game, I think. We can return the Chocobo and the Soft Farron, so maybe we have to do that. Just because we don't have better options. And I tapped my mana wrong. Resolves. And we take 3. They have 4 cards. We have 3 cards, but they know what they are. And they're playing Grixis, so they should have an advantage here. I like their chances of winning this one, even though we're even in life. What a beating. Sefer Almazi, respect. That card's good. And Poison the Waters has been hurting lately. I need to show more respect to this card. There's very few, well, there's no targeted removal for discard in the format, or for the set, besides that card, so it's a really good one to pick up. Do we swing for 3? Grixis. I didn't respect this card nearly enough. So much value. Dreams of Laguna. They want to take out the Chocobo. Okay. I guess we passed the damage here. I don't mind trading it. There's 7 mana, 2 cards. I'm just gonna hold 1 card back here. No attacks, end turn. So they get to equip the Samurai's Katana and make a real bad trade for us. Yeah, I like their chances of winning here. Resolves. Oh. Actually, this isn't so bad. Yep. Oh my god. I think we swing for 3 here and we take 5. We're not blocking next turn. Okay. Yeah, they wrecked me this game. This card was the real nail in the coffin. Not respecting this card was like brutal. Okay, I'm at 2. Ugh. I get 1 more turn. What can I top deck? Belomti Rexor? Oh, GG. Damn, we got busted that game. This card... This card is so troll. Yo, Quatrub Frayer. I remove my 2 options from returning them back. I think we do want to get rid of... what's her name? That enchantment creature. I mean, it is kind of tricky if I can like have the perfect setup to make Tifa kind of go nuts, but it's really difficult to put that together. Actually, I kind of want to keep it just for the fun, but this card. I should have never let this card hit me with what they had in their graveyard. They were able to play Poison the Waters and Thunder Magic again. It's brutal. Really nice deck. Okay. Airship Crash is kind of cool. Maybe we just want a Galacat instead. Having another creature might not be bad. Also, we can get rid of Seraphon and put in Crystal Fragments, so that helps out with the Galacat. Instead of having 3 artifacts, we have 4. Maybe we play 16 lands and another Belomti Rexor, or a Moogle. Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. So 16 land. We don't want to draw too many land there. Okay, let's go. 4 artifacts is not really enough artifacts, but it can work out. Gala Cat swinging in the air for 3 would be very strong. Oh, this hand is not good. Not good. Much better. Do we toss a land? Maybe we toss the Fate of the Sun Chris and just kind of curve out to our bigger stuff. Not a bad curve here. Stiff competition. I really don't mind trading for the Magitech infantry. Especially because we just got a Paladin's Arms off of this, so this trades for Magitech infantry, and we get Paladin's Arms afterwards. Do they have a pump spell? Now would be the time to use it. Ooh, they get to search. That works too, that works. So we do want to get rid of this now. And we can do both, so let's just take care of this problem here. Kind of 2 for 1 ourselves there, but I would hate for them to have more Magitech infantry and us having a mulliganed hand. Bard's bow is very good. Well, we're definitely drawing land. I think we are looking to trade here. We get to transform it next turn. Maybe we move some of this stuff over? Can we? Can't play another land. I guess? Nothing changes. Should I move this over? No. Seven mana, exile this. Sack fair, that works. Yep, no blocks. It's not looking good. We definitely want to cast this before attacking. Two cards in their hand. If they swing for 4, we're taking it, and we're going wide. That's a good one. You're swinging for 10. Oh man, we just Did we win? Oh, we did. I have to play to win. We just won the game? That was a really, actually, that was a good game. Oh boy. Oh man. Stiff competition. Wow. Magitech Infantry. I don't know if that was the right play. Just, yeah. I neglect this card's flip. This card flipping, like, helps our go wide strategy, like, become a little bit problematic. I think it gets us there in the end. Airship crash. I can't see anything that I would want to take out here. Maybe Fate of the Suncrist. This is so strong, though. I'd much rather have a guaranteed removal spell for a creature than the airship crash. Okay, let's keep going. It's not bad, not great. Okay, we keep this. Turn 2 Gobble Gardener, swing. I'd like to see 4-drop at some point here. Goo Gardener. Chocobio. Do we want to trade the Gobble Gardener or the Tifa's Limit Break for a Chocobo? Chocomog swing for 2 over Bard's Bow? Probably not the answer. We could swing for 1 here and Tifa's Limit Break. Green-black. How much more useful is this card going to be as a finisher? Probably pretty useful. Do I trade this for this here? I feel like it's not terrible. I don't think that's a smart play, and this might have so much value later. I'm swinging. What are the chances that they don't block? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Kind of waffled there for a moment. If I get Tifa, I could go ham. That'd be kind of sick, actually. Yep. Swinging it. Alright. Ooh, Tifa. I think we swing with both? I think we bait the Chocomog. Swing with both? We swing with both, we can't cast Tifa. Let's just play the land. I think we just play... Man, this sucks. Okay. I like swinging for this much here, and then trading this for that. But also, I feel like we don't really have to rush, and our creatures get bigger next turn. I feel like we just tap out for Tifa here. Like, we have a better board state than they do. And at this point, I don't mind trading the Bard's Bow for the Bard's Bow. But I think we just swing here. If we draw a land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5, 6. This costs 7. Okay, so we can equip Tifa, pump Tifa. Wait, do we win it? No, this costs 6. What am I talking about? We want to equip Tifa, play a land. Oh man, if we can get land, Tifa's going to become insane. Don't be stalled on 3 mana, not like that. Come on, man. You can do it, buddy. Draw your land. Tifa's actually going to be a problem this game. I hope so. They're playing black, so, I mean... Like, is Tifa really a problem? A tap land. Good fixing. Crossroads Village is very good. Okay. I wonder if they're going to swing... Swing better? They're taking 5 next turn. Chokamog! They're in the tank here. I think we just swing here. Chocobo kick of our own. If they're holding back to block, they could have a pump spell. Are we willing to trade here? This could be our finisher. We're missing a land anyway. The pump spell that they have is only going to get it to 4/4. I think we just Chocobo kick and play safe. This costs 8 for me to triple target creature's power and toughness. Don't think we're going to be able to use it in time. Chocomog. Oh, this is very heavy to equip. They have 5 mana. 3 black. Oh, 2 black, 3 green. Chocobo! Is it worth killing? I think so. Do we tap out to kill it, or do we try to get some more damage in? Nothing I have has trample. They have 3 cards in their hand. Gabu Gardener, Gabu Gardener, Gabu Gardener. I don't think we want to step off the gas, but I really don't want to trade this. Next turn they untap, what happens? How long does this stay in play? Oh, I think this is the right play. We're stalled on mana. Stalled on 4 mana. Massage Chocobo. If they play a land, they get it bigger. They can play another land next turn. This becomes a 4 or 5. Okay, so this is dead this turn. We still get to swing with the Gabu Gardener. Uh-oh, what is this? Target player searches library for a card, then shuffles and puts it on the top. 3 mana, 2/3 Death Touch. Okay. Gabu Gardener. I think this is the turn that we make Gabu Gardener bigger. Or cast a Gabu Gardener. Having a 4/5 is kind of cool. They don't have a lot here that I should be worried about, but they do get to cast this next turn, and they kind of overrun me. So making another body is probably better. It's slowing down the damage. Death Touch, I'm going to have to trade. I don't think we get to use Tifa's Limit Break the way we want to. Can we sacrifice a turn, take 6? We go to 8. I'm going to take more than that. We'll probably take 10 here. I like my chances when I play this and just have options to block. Tifa's Limit Break. Man. I really wanted to use this for 8 mana. Double Gabu Gardener. Probably just have to trade this for the Chocobo or the other dude. Do we 2 for 1 now, or do we just let that get through? I feel like we just let that get through. Okay, well, I didn't respect Boast very much, so they get to search their deck for a card and put that on top. Wonder what it's gonna be. It's probably a good one. First time seeing this card, so my lack of respect is very much making sense here. Let's find out. It's pretty good. Basically VT, right? We have a lot of cards that we can draw here that are really good. I don't know if they're going to compete with the card that they're going to pull. Damn, you're in trouble. Okay, so now I can just trade the Gabu Gardener for the Arden. And also have backup with Limit Break if they kill it. So do we want to swing here? I don't think so. Is it possible for us to take out both of these? No, they're not going to block. I swing for 3, 6, 7, 8. If I swing this turn, next turn they don't block this, they die? Okay, let's see how they're gonna do this. Totally a misplay on my part. I didn't mean to attack with the second Gobble Gardener. But we got a little hasty there. Well, this ruins our plans with Tifa's Limit Break. But we did get some damage through. The problem is we don't have Trample, so we have no way to really like force the issue here. I think not blocking this is a misplay, and I think definitely attacking with the 3-5 plus the 1-3 was a bad idea. It was totally an accident. I think our hopes of continuing to win in this draft are all but lost. Well, ooh, Vincent Valentine. Okay. We can tap these down and swing, or make tokens. Well, I think we might have been able to win if we didn't make that last play. Do we make tokens now, or do we hold back? This is such a problem. I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to continue to make the plays that I think might be okay. Did they search for Vincent here? Gabu Gardner beat down. I don't always misplay, but when I do, I swing with Gubu Gardner. Yo, take 3, son. Yo, what is happening? They gotta be thinking to themselves, am I gonna lose this? I have Vincent Valentine and Arden Izunia in play. Plus I have a Saj Chocobo. Saj Chocobo never loses. Yeah, if they get wacky with their swing here. If I draw a removal spell and they go in with the Chocobo and the other Chocobo and cast nothing, why would they cast nothing? They have 3 cards in their hand. I can double target creatures' power and toughness, which doesn't do all that much, but it does win the game if they don't block it. I wonder what they're thinking here. They're probably thinking, they're probably like in the tank because I attacked with the 1-3, which allowed me to bring them to 5, basically. Maybe they're in the tank thinking about this here. Okay. No blocks. Really not blocking this changed the complexion of the game. They're at 5. Gabu Gardner. I don't want Vincent to attack because Vincent just gets so much value. But I mean, in the first place, allowing this to get through, I didn't know this was VT on a stick. When I saw Boast, I didn't know like what mechanic Boast was, and so I thought it was like an alternative casting, and so I figured it was negligible. But yeah, Boast is pretty strong here. Only if this creature attack this turn and only once. It doesn't even have to deal damage. It just needs to have attacked. What can I top deck here that would win me the game? Is there anything? Clash of Aeons. Bites. Two creatures fight each. When two creatures fight, each deals non-combat damage. Non-combat damage. Any amount of damage a source with Death Touch deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. Well, that doesn't make me feel good about it. Okay, I couldn't have saved it anyway. Now Vincent is huge. Well, we need to top deck something. That's not gonna do it. Good game. Well, so now we learned what Boast does. And we figured now, like, we should never really let this get more than one swing. Imagine this being unblockable, though. This card really just sealed the game. So, Clash of Icons, unlike Chocobo Kick, means, yeah, I think it's a different circumstance. So that allowed the Death Touch to go through, because it's actually like a fight mechanic. Chocobo Kick. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target. I think this still does it as well. Where is it? Death Touch. Any amount of damage a source with Death Touch deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. Put some respect on this card. Varagoth Bloodsky Sire. Arden Izunia. Nice. Four wins, not so bad. I didn't have a lot of faith in this deck. Definitely learned a lot here.